This is a 15-minute daily yoga flow for all levels to help you feel strong and grounded. We're out here in the forest today, which always makes the practice feel a little bit more alive. And we're going to start in Reclined Butterfly. So you're going to come onto your back and bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees relax out to the sides, and then you can take your fingers, interlace them, and bring your hands behind your head. It'll open up your chest. And if this feels uncomfortable to you for any reason, you could just keep your arms out to the sides, and you could also stretch your legs out straight. Just take a handful of breaths here, giving ourselves time to arrive. And with each exhale, I want you to feel the back of your body soften against the earth. Just connecting with your breath, with your body. And with your practice. And you're going to start to remove your hands from behind your head, and you can help your legs come together. I want you to bring your hands to the front of your knees, and we're going to take some wide circles. So you're circling the knees together and then wide apart. One more in that direction, and then reverse. Circling in the opposite direction and breathing. And then bring your knees together. I want you to bring your arms out to the sides. I want you to hug your low belly in. You're going to inhale, and as you exhale, knees are going to start to go over to your left. And then as you inhale, knees come up, and exhale, knees over to the right. Inhale up, exhale to the left. Inhale up, exhale to the right. Inhale up. Exhale left, and then now you're going to let your legs relax. Option here is you can straighten the right leg and take your left hand to that calf, like you're giving yourself a little assist. And then you can turn your face towards your right hand and breathe. On your inhale, turn your face upwards towards center, and then you're gonna bend the right knee, bring your legs back up to center. You can bring your feet down, adjust your pelvis, and then inhale, lift your knees up, exhale, knees to the right. And however you did it on the other side, you have that option. You can straighten your left leg, take a hold of the leg with your right hand, and then turn your gaze over towards your left hand and breathe. Inhale, start to turn your face upright, and then you're going to bend that left knee, bring your legs back to center, and we're going to take a happy baby. So you can take a hold of the outside edges of your feet, or you can grab a hold of the back of your thighs. Either way, your knees are bent and knees are wide. I want you to rock side to side, and as you go towards the left, start to straighten your left leg a bit. And then that knee bends, rock over towards the right, straighten into that right leg, and just move side to side. Maybe both legs straighten a little more. And breathe. And then from here, come to stillness. You're going to bring your feet towards each other. Take a hold of the back of your legs. You can either come onto your side to press up to sit, or we're going to rock up to sit. And we're going to meet in a boat posture. So you're going to hold on to the back of your legs. You're going to lift the legs. And then if you can, release your hands. You can stay right here, or we're gonna lower as we inhale and lift as we exhale. So inhale and exhale. Let's take 3 more. 1 more. Good, and let's hold at the top. Extend your legs as much as you can. Shoulder blades roll back, heart lifts. And breathe. You wanna come up onto your sits bones, chest lifts, legs lift. Let's take 2 more breaths. Inhale, and as you exhale, release. Cross your ankles, hands plants. We're gonna press it back. We're gonna come to a plank. So toes curl under, body is straight. You're gonna inhale, and as you exhale, start to bend into your knees and press your body back into a downward facing dog. We're gonna inhale, we're gonna shift forward to plank. And exhale, knees bend as you press back to down dog. Let's do that 2 more times. Knees bend as you come into plank and then straighten. Inhale, exhale, knees bend, press to down dog. 1 more time. Plank, a strong plank, hands press into the earth, and then exhale back to down dog. Let's take a few breaths here. You can pedal out your legs. 1 knee bends, the other leg straightens. And sigh out. Okay, we're gonna come back to a plank. And from here, you're gonna step your left foot between your hands, and we're gonna come up for crescent lunge. So get your legs set up, feet about hip bone distance apart. You're gonna lift up through your arms, bend into your front knee. Fingers reach up, inhale. And as you exhale, you're gonna open your arms to the left. So your arms are parallel to the ground. Breathe. Inhale, and then as you exhale, you're gonna take your left hand to the back of the right thigh. If not, just bring your hand to your low back. So you choose there. And then as you inhale, you're gonna lift your right arm up. You can gaze up at the hand or back behind you towards the ground. We're gonna come back to our twist. Back crescent lunge facing forward, inhale. And as you exhale, you're gonna bring your arms out to the sides. We're gonna come up for warrior 3. So start to shift your body weight over that left leg. Right leg reaches straight back behind you. You're gonna inhale, and as you exhale, you're gonna bend your standing knee, and then your right knee is gonna tap behind it. So your right knee is gonna tap behind the left, and then we're gonna inhale, we're gonna extend back out to our warrior 3. Exhale, tap the knee behind. Inhale, extend. And then last time, tap, extend. And then inhale, start to bring yourself upright. You're gonna take your right knee, you're gonna lift your knee up to your hip height, bring your hands to your waist. I want you to stand up nice and tall. If you need to have your toes to the ground, you can have your toes to the ground. Find a place to focus your eyes, somewhere straight ahead that doesn't move. And then you're gonna take your right knee, you're gonna open it out to the side. You can bring your toes to the earth in a kickstand to give yourself some support, or you can bring the foot to the inner thigh. Hands come together in front of your heart. Eyes on a focal point, really helps with the balance. And then inhale, you have the option to reach your arms up overhead. Really rooted down into that standing foot. Imagine you're sending your roots deep into the center of the earth. And if you fall out, you just come back in. And you can bring your hands together. And then open your branches like you're reaching your fingers up towards the sun. Good, and then bring your hands together. Exhale, hands to the heart. You're gonna bring that knee forward, stretch out the leg, and then release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step your feet back. You're gonna lower down slowly onto your belly, and then you can come for an up dog or a cobra. If you're in up dog, thighs lift, heart lifts, inhale, and then exhale back to down dog. Taking a few breaths here. Bring your body forward to a plank. And then from here, you're gonna step your right foot between your hands. Back foot is set up so that your feet are about hip bone distance. I'm gonna come up for crescent lunge. Fingers reach up, inhale. Bend into that front knee, and then as you exhale, arms open out to the right. Maybe gaze back towards your right hand. Inhale, and then as you exhale, right hand to your left thigh. Left arm straight up in the air, or you can bring your right hand to your low back if that's better for you. And then reach up through your fingers, through your chest. Gaze can be up or at the ground behind you. Come back to your twist, so arms parallel to the ground. Inhale, arms straight up overhead into your crescent lunge. And then as you exhale, arms behind you. We're gonna start to come up for our warrior three. So back leg lifts, arms can be out to the sides. You're gonna inhale, and as you exhale, both your knees bend, and you're gonna tap the left knee behind the right. And then inhale, extend back to your warrior three. Exhale as you bend, tap the knees. Inhale, lift. Exhale, last time, bend. And then inhale, open it back up to warrior three. Lift that back leg, lift your heart. Inhale, and then as you exhale, bringing yourself upright. Bring your hands to your waist. Find a place to focus your eyes. And then we're gonna lift that left thigh up with the bent knee. Option, you can keep the toe down for support. Inhale, and then as you exhale, we're gonna open the knee out. Toes can stay down like a kickstand, or take your foot to your inner thigh, and then focus your eyes on that place that doesn't move. Hands at the heart. Inhale, option to reach your arms up overhead. Maybe bring your hands together to start. And really feel that standing foot rooted to the earth, strong, grounded. And then your fingers reach up. Maybe open up your branches. Maybe a little smile. A couple more breaths. Inhaling, hands together, exhale, hands to the heart. You can bring your hands to your waist. We're gonna take that knee, bring it forward, stretch out the leg, inhale, and exhale as you release. You're gonna come to a squat, so I want you to bring your feet a little bit apart and have your toes go in the direction of your knees. When you bend into your knees, toes will point in that direction. Hands come to the heart. Maybe press the elbows against the inside of your knees. Lift up through your chest. And if you're more upright and your hips aren't all the way down, maybe you just use your hands to press out the knees. Just take about 3 more breaths. Ground down through your feet, lift up through the heart. Strong and grounded. Inhaling. And then as you exhale, bring one hand back behind you, bring the other hand back behind you. You can step your feet together, and then we're gonna come down onto our backs. I want you to stick your legs straight up into the air. You can hold the back of them for support, or let your arms relax out to the sides. Just coming into our final relaxation, letting your face relax. Let your shoulders soften. Relaxing your jaw. Just feel the sense of calm. Letting your heart soften. We'll just take about 5 more breaths here together. And you can start to bend your knees, bring your feet to the earth. Just thanking the earth for providing you a home. Hands on your legs, thanking your body, providing you a home. And then you can come over onto your side, begin to press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Taking one full breath here, inhaling, gathering in your practice, absorbing it, and then as you exhale, breathing out. You can allow your eyes to open. Hands can come together in front of your heart if you're comfortable with that. A little bow to your heart. I thank you so much for your presence today and for your practice. And carry this with you, rooted and strong. And I will see you next time.